Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we've got the new temple summon available in the game with the Mahayoddha family to be pulled. We have 4 brand new heroes. We've got 2 new 5-star heroes, 1 4-star hero, and then a 3-star hero, and I think this might be the first time that Chitrangada and Bhima are available to be pulled since they first came out in the Solstice summon like 4 or 5 months ago or something like that. They may have been available in the Covenant summon at one point, I can't recall, but they haven't been in like a regular portal to be able to be pulled. They did also recently get some stat buffs in the most recent balance update to basically be on par with the new Mahayoddha family members that we're getting in the game today. So in today's video, I am going to do a hero review on the 4 new heroes, and then I'm going to do my couple pulls that I got for free. When you log into the game, you will get 250 free temple summon coins. I am a little surprised that there's no quest event to do. I don't know if that's just for this first time with it being introduced that there's no quest, so they just gave us 250 free coins. Maybe they didn't have it coded properly, I don't know. But this portal will be similar to the Astral portal and the Goblin portal that we've had over the last couple of years, where if you do get 1 legendary hero from the event, you will get a bonus legendary hero from the event as well. So as you can see here, it says double chance bonus. Whenever you summon a legendary event hero, you get a second different legendary event hero for free. The odds of pulling the event heroes have the same or similar odds as the Goblin portal and the Astral portal. You can see that the legendary featured heroes only have a 0.4% chance to be pulled, and then the regular legendary event heroes have a 0.5% chance to get pulled. So you've got a 0.9% chance to get one of the event heroes, and if you do get one, you're going to get the twofer, obviously, and that's automatic. It's not like a percentage chance or something like that. You will definitely get 2 of them, and then you'll also have a 1.6% chance to get a season 1 legendary hero, obviously, and then hero of the month has a 1.3% chance. All right, so let's go take a look at the new heroes that we just got in the game today. First up, we've got Ustad Anand. He is a holy hero wizard class, and I want to take a look at the family bonus in case you're not already aware of it, which is a very good family bonus. Depending if you have 1, 2, or 3 unique family members, at the end of each turn, heroes in the Mahayoddha family gain growth. 100, 110, or 120. That's depending if you have 1, 2, or 3 unique family members. Attack and defense. That's going to happen every single turn. The limits for modified ability scores are minimum 30% and maximum 170% of their original values. So it is also important to note that if you're going up against any of these heroes in the Mahayoddha family, you may want to bring one of the garrison guards that has the guard rally that removes growth effects. There's a few of them. I know Fergus comes to mind. Flamehide is also another one of them, and I think Archibald is as well. Those might be the only 3, but there might be like 1 or 2 more, but I know those 3 come to mind for me. So definitely keep that in mind. And then for other passes, he does have the mana on damage received. When this character receives direct damage from special skills or normal attacks, they receive a small amount of mana, maximum of 10% mana gained per turn. And that's something that all of the Mahayoddha family members have. And then this passive as well, extra damage to minions and mega minions. This character does 150%, or rather plus 150% damage to minions and mega minions. He does have the counterattack ether power. So at the start of each battle, this hero counterattacks with 60% of the damage received for 6 turns. And then for his base level stats, I'll take a look at first. He's got 1268 attack, 1324 shield, and 2263 health. He is average mana speed, deals 355% damage to all enemies, has the growth boon where he deals 2 times extra damage for each point of modified attack. That's going to be in relation to the growth on his attack, so he could potentially deal a lot of damage. And then all enemies get minus 34% mana generation for 4 turns. All enemies are immune to new status effect buffs for 4 turns as well. And then his max preview stats, double limit broken with masterclass emblems. And I've mentioned in many videos before, but if you haven't seen one of my hero reviews before, the stats here for the max preview stats are as if you were to follow the talent path all the way to the left on the regular emblem path, and then also on the masterclass emblems, which includes the attack masterclass emblems. So you can see here he's got 1851 attack, 1705 shield, and 3046 health with a total individual power of 1645, which is definitely obviously on par with the brand new heroes that are coming into the game. Overall, he looks like an extremely hard-hitting hero, and these Mahayoddha family members, I feel like, are going to have a longer shelf life than most other heroes because of the family bonus with the growth. And those garrison guard heroes that have the guard rally that remove the growth, those are only going to continue to get outdated. We haven't gotten new ones for them in a while. Actually, in fact, this temple summon is pretty much replacing the goblin portal. So definitely like him. Like I said, he looks like a very strong attack 3-hitter. Let's go take a look at the other new one now, and that is going to be Bonga. He is monk class. He's going to have the same family bonus with the growth factor, and then the same passives with the mana on damage received and the extra damage to minions and mega minions. He has the special armor ether power, so at the start of each battle, this hero gets plus 40% defense against special skills for 6 turns. For his base stats, he's got 1277 attack, 1316 shield, and 2261 health. He has slow mana speed, deals 415% damage to all enemies, has the growth boon where he deals 2 times extra damage for each point of modified attack, summons a Tokuri minion for each ally with 27% health and 22% attack inherited from the caster. Each time a Tokuri minion hits an enemy, it steals a random dispellable buff from the enemy and gives it to its owner. So that's pretty much going to be the same thing as Diachan's minions, who are very useful, except Bonga is going to be giving them to everybody. He is slow mana speed, but the fact that he is a minion summoner and an attacker, I feel like definitely adds some value to him. For his max preview stats, he's going to have 1754 attack, 1743 shield, and 3068 health. So obviously some very strong stats being a brand new hero. I'm not usually a fan of slow mana speed, but I do like the fact that he is an attacker and then also gives the minions with stealing the buffs. And then if you think about the fact that he is slow mana speed, it's going to take you longer to get his special, which is going to give him more time to build up that growth boon. So his damage could potentially be a lot. I feel like somebody like Bonga is somebody you would want to bring at least 2 healers with to give him time to get his mana. He looks really good. Let's go take a look at the 4-star and 3-star heroes now. First, we've got Rafi. He is rogue class. Again, gonna have the same family bonus with the Mahayoddha family, same passes with the mana on damage received and the extra damage to minions and mega minions. He's got the special boost ether power, so at the start of each battle, this hero's special skill deals an additional plus 30% damage for 6 turns. For his base stats, he's got 792 attack, 818 shield, and 1436 health. His max previous stats are gonna have 1252 attack, 1096 shield, and 2107 health. He is average mana speed, deals 300% damage to the target, has the growth boon where it says he deals 1x extra damage for each point of modified attack. I was saying 2 times extra damage for the last couple heroes, and Rafiq just went away. So I guess the other heroes with the 2x extra damage is actually like 3 times more damage. I don't have any of these heroes, so I'm not quite sure like what the actual impact of that is. Actually, I think I do know. It's kind of all coming back to me when these heroes first came out like 4 or 5 months ago, and it was kind of a big thing. So if Rafiq is getting 100 growth per turn, and say he uses his special after 6 turns and has 600 attack growth, then he's going to do 600 extra damage. Whereas the other heroes we looked at, they would do 1200 extra damage if you used them after 6 turns, I think. That's kind of how I read this and how I interpret it. If you have any of these heroes, or if you know for certain what that means, definitely drop a comment down below, but I believe that that is what that means. And then the target is immune to new status effect buffs for 3 turns. Personally, not a huge fan of Rafiq being a sniper at average speed. I know he's a 4-star hero and has the potential to basically wipe out an enemy, but I feel like he should at least be fast speed. I personally don't have a use probably for him. I guess it would have to be in a raid tournament, definitely not for events since he's only an attack 1-hitter. But let's go take a look at the 3-star. And that is going to be Ali. Ali is ranger class, has the same family bonus and passives. For Ali's base stats, 542 attack, 549 shield, and 914 health. Fast mana speed, deals 235% damage to the target, has the same growth boon where they deal 1 times extra damage for each point of modified attack, and then the target gets minus 44% mana generation for 3 turns. With the max previous stats, Ali's got 1006 attack, 864 shield, and 1490 health. Has the rage ether power, so at the start of each battle, this hero gets plus 15% attack and a further 1% increase every time they are hit during 6 turns, up to plus 25% attack. So we've got a sniper who is fast mana speed for the 3-star. Obviously, it's a lower percentage. Personally, I've already got a lot of 3-star snipers for tournaments, so I don't know if I would use the Alpha Ether to get Ali up to level 60, but if you don't already have like Toon Burden and a bunch of other snipers, then leveling up Ali could be useful for you, but again, probably mostly only for raid tournaments. And that's a little specific in my opinion, because they're not going to be useful for events or challenge events or alliance quests because they don't attack 3 at least. So that is Ali. And then of course we've got the other 2 members of the Mahayoddha family that were introduced before when the Solstice summon was out 4 or 5 months ago. That's Bhima and Chitrangada. And this is Bhima. I've already done a hero review on him, but real quick, he's average mana speed, special skill never misses his targets, deals 410% damage to the target and nearby enemies, has that growth boon where he deals 2x extra damage per point of modified attack, also reduces max health of enemies by 850. I do wish that was before the attack. And then the target and nearby enemies get minus 50% attack for 3 turns. So he definitely does a lot. I really like Bhima. And then there's Chitrangada, who's pretty much considered the best reviver in the game at this point because of how hard it is to take her down, because of the fact that she gets that growth boon, or rather the growth every turn. So her defense modifier continues to go up, and then she recovers a lot of health because of that also. And then she has the 35% chance to revive an ally with 35% health. Also cleanses 1 status element from all allies. And she's a fighter class, so she has the potential to revive. And she's got the dodge ether power. So she can be difficult to take down for sure. All right, let's see if we can get lucky and pull 1 or 2 of these 5-star heroes. There's not going to be any colors next to each other, so we're just gonna put the modifier in between the 2 new heroes and see if we can get lucky with our 2 pulls. I am not going to spend any gems on pulls. I do have a lot of gems, as you can see. I've been saving them up for quite some time in preparation for the Black Friday event. First up, we're going to have Priska. So I will be doing a massive pull opening next week when the Black Friday portal comes out. Probably gonna use all my gems. Definitely gonna do at least 130 pull, maybe 2 or 3 even, as we get Hawk Moon for our second pull. So no luck today. Let me know if you decided to do any extra pulls in the Temple Summon, or maybe you got lucky with the 2 free pulls that you got. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.